Hey guys, what is up? It is Bibzuda7 here again, and it is time, you guys. We have finally finished the last spider leg that I had working in my bank, and it is time to sell the big boy loot tab. Here we go. This is what we've got from this loot tab. I'm keeping this bow, so I guess I should have taken that out, but it's still I got a bow from a rack store, so I had that in there. But I am keeping the bow for my range setup. And this is, I also bought Virtus for a mage setup because I was maging at raids, because I think that gives you a better chance of getting the mage gear if you're using mage. Still only have one piece of Acto, but I've got 3 pieces of the mage set in here, and I should be able to buy another piece like the top or legs before too long. But yeah, I finally got my second spider leg bottom to finish off those 2 legs that I had working in my bank. And if I open up my screenshots really quick, I can just show you it, just to show it off, I guess. But there is the spider leg bottom that I got today. I was very happy to finally get that. 71 kills dry on light path before I got that, so yeah, it was a struggle. You guys can probably see, I'll show you the notepad. There's the massive gap, 71 kills in between the spider leg bottoms that I needed. But yeah, I'm very happy to be finishing that last leg. I don't know exactly what all the loot is from. I mean, it's a mixture of a lot of stuff. A little bit of Bando's Godfor's Dungeon, bunch of raids, a lot of Araxor, some Virago with the energies and everything. Just like a little bit of everything, really. Those are the main things, but there are also a few random things in here, like a little bit of Telos loot, I think, even left over from the last time I did Telos, which was a while ago. But I might actually be buying some Telos gear after I sell this loot tab off. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm going to quickly go to high level weapon status and see the price of the noxious staffs before I sell them. I think they've been going down a little bit recently. Yeah, they're only 133. They were more around 135, and at some point they went up to around, like, or no, they're 132 even. They were hovering around 135, and at one point they even went up to almost 140. But they've gone down a little bit recently. As you can see, I sold my first one that I made that was a while ago, but it was 135 mil, so I might actually hold on to these until after double XP weekend, because that is only in 4 days from now, and it makes sense that a lot of people might be selling off their noxious staves or like their PVM gear in order to invest in some buyables, because you get the double XP and everything. So that would make sense. So I might just go ahead and save selling the noxious staves, but I will just throw them in the price check afterwards. Gonna deposit my current cash pouch into the bank so I can see how much it's all worth. The cash pouch is way lower than it was in the last few videos, but that is due to the full Virtus that I bought. I also have the Pernix cowl, and I had to buy Nightmare gauntlets because my Ascension grips degraded. My Serenic is really close to being finished. I was going to be pretty fucking mad if I did not finish my last staff before my Serenic ran out at racks, but it did not yet run out, so yeah, that's pretty good. But yeah, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get started on this. Just like a few things to highlight. 36 uncut onyxes in here. That is pretty insane. Got a bunch of Triskelion fragments in here that I just have been building up from racks. I don't know. I should probably go do some elites for those sometime, because clues are actually pretty good money now, considering the fact that almost every clue item is at least 500k. So it is pretty good, but I don't know. I've kind of just been not feeling like doing them at the moment. Also, I used all of my pheromones that I got as drops in order to reset and rage when I was camping light path, because after like 220%, light path is just 2 aids for me to do without resetting. So I did do some resets because I was camping so hard on it for those last 2 leg pieces. But yeah, anyways, I am gonna just pull out a couple of the big stacks that you might want to, have a little bit of a more knowledge about, and just see what those end up selling for. I don't know, actually a lot of this stuff is pretty big as a stack, but I'm not gonna sell everything on the video. Obviously, that would be kind of stupid. Not too much else. I kind of feel like keeping this adamant and coal for double XP myself and using it at artisans, but I don't know. I'll see how much it's worth. I'm definitely considering doing that though, because I could use smithing. I have not done much of it on this account, and yeah. So this is like a lot of the big drops. Oh, I should have grabbed those magic seeds as well. 113 magic seeds, pretty nuts. And if we just dump it in there, that's 234 mil on the market price at the moment. I'm gonna go ahead and see, like, I assume a lot of this stuff might sell for over med price, considering it is for double XP weekend is coming up, but we'll have to see here. It looks like it's not selling for market, which is kind of strange. I guess some people might be selling their investments of this stuff, but yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pause the video now until I've sold the loot tab. Alright, so after quite a while of selling, and what I did was I would buy an item that I was selling for insta-buy price and then undercut that price in order to sell them for a decent price over time without instant selling them and losing a decent bit of your profit. I would recommend you do that if you ever have a big loot tab and you can afford to not not like just be impatient with it. I mean, just be patient and sell it over time. So the total cash value came out to 293.75 mil, and that is actually almost a third, or more than a third of that actually. 104 mil of that was in onyxes and onyx bolt tips alone. So those were a pretty big portion from Araxor and stuff. And this is not including the Noxious Staves and the Nox Bow. If I included both, all three of these into the price, I'd say they're around 135 each, ish. Like if you took an average maybe of how their price usually is, it's about around 135 especially if I wait till after double XP, which is what I plan on doing and why I haven't sold the staves yet. It is at around about 135 each, and if you include those in the loot tab and everything, it totaled to about 700 mil for that big loot tab that I just sold. So really, really nice. It's pretty much cleaned out. I'm not selling seeds off because, I mean, they're not worth a whole lot, and I'm pretty sure in the future they're going to somehow update it. So seeds are going to go up in price a lot because they're going to be more useful. So I'm never selling off seeds that I have for now. I'm going to save them and see when they eventually update that, if they do go up in price. And yeah, that's basically the loot tab emptied out. Got a lot of charms in here from just bossing. It was actually a lot, like more than I expected. Wow, lucky guy right there. I think that's an Iron Man. I don't remember. But yeah, that's about it. Also, I mean, there's these. I forgot to. I'm not really gonna sell these. There's no real point. But those are another 5 mil as well if you want to include those in there, because those just build up when you do racks. So that is that. But yeah, about 700 mil from that loot tab. As for now, I'm not going to be doing much more PVM besides my raids until after double XP weekend, because I'm basically fresh out of Supreme Overloads and I'm not making any until double XP because I have the supplies to make 542 of them right here. So I'm going to be making all of those over double XP, getting 9 in Herblore, and then I'll have a nice supply of those to be moving along with. And I also don't have any replenishments left either, which I'm also going to be making over double XP weekend. So yeah, looking forward to it, and looking forward to having a lot of PVM supplies once again after that weekend is over. And after it is over, I am contemplating, I'm probably going to, but I'm still making the, going to make the decision later on. Probably going to be buying Telos gear and trying to camp Telos for like a Staff of Fliske or try and get an orb set. That would be really, really awesome. I'll just have to do a lot more practicing with the boss and making sure I can get my P5 down pat, so it's like I actually can do it consistently every time. I haven't actually like failed a kill during P5, but it's sketch as hell, and I really would like to be able to do some high streaks. So now my cash pouch is sitting at 462 mil, and it's just gonna sit there for right now. I'm not gonna be spending it on anything. Just gonna be keeping the Nox stabs, and I'm never gonna sell this Nox bow until I upgrade to a Saren God bow. So that's just gonna chill in my bank forever. But after Double XP weekend, I'm probably gonna be selling both of these noxious staves and buying Seismic Set and whatever the mage shield is called. I think Merciless or something, Merciless Kite Shield, and then I'll just go to Telos with this Virtus gear, because people say Virtus is enough for like up to 300% enrage at least. So I am not going to be buying Tectonic. I honestly feel like it's kind of a waste of money. It is really expensive, and it just, I mean, when compared to the other tier 90 armor like Serenic, Malevolent is like dirt cheap, but yeah, Tectonic is really, really expensive, so I probably won't be buying that. It just doesn't seem worth it to me. But yeah, that's basically what I wanted to show you guys in this video. I have been doing a bit of my crafting and stuff. I am still going towards the when the hell did I get 79 construction? I have no idea. But I am still going towards the level 90s for Menaphos, which is going to be pretty nice. Looking forward to that. There was a Skybox update this week or whatever. I don't really care about it. I'm not even going to look at it, but there was basically no update for me to talk about this week. People say it looks cool, so, you know, cool, I guess. But I'm not really interested in it. But yeah, once I get my invention up to 83 as well, I think it's 83 when I can start making all those perks. I am going to spend a bit of my cash on making some of the better perks for my gear. Like, or actually, I think Aftershock is like 87 invention or something like that. But once I get the levels, I'm going to start making the better perks for my gear, such as Aftershock, Impatient, and Precise and stuff like that. So that is going to come as well. Looking forward to that, actually. I've been kind of annoyed with the fact that I need to level up to get those perks because I can't use the components. But I'm nearly there, so not a big deal. But yeah, that's basically it, you guys. I hope you all did enjoy this video. I really like building up loot tabs, and I just felt that once I got that leg, it was the right time to sell this one, and I am really looking forward to starting a new one, although that's not going to be probably till after Double XP, and hopefully it will consist of mostly Telos, along with some raids thrown in there as well. Luckily for me, considering the fact that I got 99 cooking, I actually haven't sold any of the sharks. I just still have them in here. So I have a lot of sharks to be getting along with. I started with around 100 brew flasks, and now I'm almost I'm at 750 because of Araxar. Drops tons of those. I mean, I'm pretty good on supplies. Even on overloads and replenishments, once Double XP weekend comes on, I'm going to have plenty of those as well. So I don't even need to spend any of the loot tab on supplies like you normally do when you cash out. You need to restock, but doesn't seem to be the case this time. It should be good. Might need to buy some divine charges all and repair all my gear to be fully repaired would be probably a smart thing to do, but basically I'm all set. Yeah, going to continue going for those level 90s, and I'm also going to probably start doing a bunch of Bandos, camping at Bandos God Wars Dungeon to get 99 strength and hopefully get the Bandos pet. I already had a bunch of drops in there that I just sold for this loot tab. Had about 500 KC worth of Bandos in there, I think. 2 helms, 4 plates, and 3 tassets, I believe, was the drop count. And I'm up at 732 KC at the moment, so hopefully I can manage to get that pet. That would be pretty sweet. But I will just camp there straight for 99 strength, and I would also go there for 99 attack as well. So I have plenty of time to get the pet, and I'm just hoping I do get it before you know, it gets too ridiculous. And if I get that pet, I can just go to Zami God Wars and use Dragors there and still have a fine time. And I think you can even use them at Sarah as well. I'm not sure, but any of those bosses I will easily just camp for my 99 in melees, and I'm slowly going to be going for those over the course of probably not until after double XP, because or after Menaphos, I mean, because I am going to be kind of taking a break from PVM, like I said, and camping a lot of skilling just to get myself that those level requirements for the shifting tombs. Anyways, I've rambled on long enough, you guys. I hope you all did enjoy this video. I always like seeing people sell off their loot tabs, and this was mine. About 700 mil worth in total, including the Nox weapons. Pretty sweet, and it definitely gave me a nice little booster to my cash stack. Sitting here at 462, and that'll go up even more when I do sell off those Nox stabs after the weekend. Hope you guys are getting all prepared for double XP. I know I am. Definitely looking forward to it. And yeah, good luck getting those goals you have slated for the weekend. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.